My name is Scott Fainor. I'm the Group Executive in the Community Bank Division for BB&T. I'm joined here today by Jeff Feather. Jeff Feather is Vice Chairman of the BB&T Advisory Board in the Lehigh Valley. He was also formerly the Vice Chairman of National Penn Bank Shares. And Jeff and I have the privilege and honor to serve on the BB&T Economic Growth Fund as board members. To his left, we have Bernie Story, who will say a few words here today. Bernie Story is the President and CEO of the Lehigh Valley Community Foundation. The BB&T Economic Growth Fund, working together with the Lehigh Valley Community Foundation, is what makes today a very, very exciting day. We reached out to a number of organizations that are involved in education, economic development, and also innovation, incubators, job training, and anything that has to do with increasing the number of jobs in manufacturing, high quality jobs, training skills, and making the Lehigh Valley a better place to live and raise our family. Today, through a press release that will come out this afternoon in all of our travels, we will announce $1,450,000 of grants that will be made to multiple organizations that are of the highest quality within the Lehigh Valley. Today, it gives me great pride to announce that Northampton Community College, the Center for Innovation and Entrepreneurship, right here in this building with this video playing behind us, is going to receive a grant of $200,000 from the BB&T Economic Growth Fund in collaboration with the Lehigh Valley Community Foundation. Paul Pierpoint, a very dear friend for many years. We worked together on many projects. He is going to make a few comments. Sharon is right to his left, as well as Raja, who's the director of this great center. They can all make a few comments, and we'd encourage it. In between Raja and Sharon, though, is another important person with BB&T that I want to introduce. Dave Kennedy is the president of BB&T for the Northern Pennsylvania region, which is headquartered in Allentown, but covers all of the Lehigh Valley and geographies well outside of that area. He's also very involved in making sure that we're working with great organizations like Northampton. Dave, thank you for being here and being with us as well. So this is an unbelievable moment. We've got a lot of people here from BB&T as we're making our way through the Lehigh Valley with these grants and delivering these checks. We just couldn't be more proud to be here with all of you at Northampton Community College. Keep doing the great things you're doing. I'd like to now turn it over to Jeff Feather for a few comments. Jeff.
You know, it's many of you, I think, realize that a number of years ago I started a company called Penimation, and our corporate offices were in the top floor of what at that time was known as the First Valley Bank building. And I used to sit up there and look over the south side, and at that time, a lot of times it was very smoky, but it was active, it was busy, and there were a lot of people employed. I can't tell you how exciting it is to see what the community college has done, what LVIP has done, and it's becoming a very vibrant community in a completely different way. So congratulations to the community college. I'm delighted to be part of it. Thank you to all of you.
Thank you, Jeff. Bernie Story from the Community Foundation. Bernie.
Good to see all of you, my new friends. When Scott said he'd like me to say a few words, I was delighted because I know so many of you in the room from Northampton and worked with you for so many years. I just have the pleasure of being able to tell you what a wonderful experience it has been for the Community Foundation to work with Scott Fainor, Jeff Feather, Tom Beaver, and the entire BB&T executive and leadership in this project. It's been a work of love. This team applies such very careful and thoughtful approach to grant making. It was just a joy to be able to partner with them, and we're delighted that the Community Foundation was in a position to help in this project. And so on behalf of the Board of Governors of the Lehigh Valley Community Foundation, I want to commend BB&T, the entire BB&T community, for the work that they're doing in showing a commitment to the Lehigh Valley and the quality of life in the Lehigh Valley. And I want to join them in congratulating Sharon and Paul and Mark and everyone at Northampton Community College for this exciting proposal, and we look forward to being a partner with you for a long, long time. So thank you all.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
You may have noticed there's no microphone. There was one thing that was on my checklist I kind of forgot this morning. And Scott and Jeff, I mean, these guys have been pillars of economic development for this region for so many years. Your impact on this community is just immeasurable, and every one of us owes you a debt of gratitude for the work you've done to really help make the Lehigh Valley an amazing, amazing place. In Northampton, of course, we're always committed to our students and our community. And the investment of the BB&T Growth Fund in our new center here is just going to help us fill in a significant gap in what we've been able to do as a community college. I think we're great, I know we're great at educating and training people. We have not been particularly good at supporting people who want to start their own businesses. And many, many of our students do, from architecture and accounting and art to vet tech and welding. Many of them want to start their own business, and recently, up until now, we really haven't had the ability to respond to those needs. And equally important, we know this Center for Innovation and Entrepreneurship, we're not looking at trying to create new businesses right away. We're trying to create new entrepreneurs. Our focus is on the people who will come through this center. And whether they ever start their own business or not, we know, and you know, people with that entrepreneurial mindset are the drivers of our community. They don't always have to start their own business, but they will be change agents. So we've committed to this, and your investment in this is going to have a significant impact in the community. I can promise you that. This was a very important project for us, and the statement that you have made in support of this just reiterates in our own minds how important it is for this community to have this new center. And although I won't be here to enjoy the long many years of working together with you, unfortunately, I will be coming back very often to see every ribbon cutting in this center. I'll be here for the first graduation. I'll be here for the first new business that starts out of here. This is just near and dear to my heart, and it's incredibly wonderful to see this kind of commitment from the community as well as from the folks at Northampton and all you folks here today. So thank you so much. This is really meaningful. On behalf of Mark Erickson, by the way, I don't even know where the heck he is. Somewhere out of the country, right?
On a boat.
On a boat. He's got the life. Anyway, on behalf of the president of the college and the board of trustees and everybody else that's part of this college, thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts for your support for this project.
I just want to say it's never too old to be an entrepreneur. So you're going into retirement. And
That doesn't mean I disagree.
That's
right.
Well, good. Sharon, Raju, like to make some comments?
Okay.
Come on, Raju, good. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, first of all, thank you, BB&T, for providing this support. I've been here for 8 weeks now, and so I started my position on April 24th. So I was hired to come and build a center, and I think, as Paul basically said, I think your gift will go a long way. And we have got some really wonderful plans and exciting times ahead of us, and my job is to execute that. And Paul has been instrumental. So I met him when I first came for my interview. He came and picked me up, and I've enjoyed working with him. And he's an entrepreneur. He's kind of like a guy that thinks outside the box. That's what I love about him. And he does not, he's not afraid to challenge people. I really love that, and we are going to miss him. There's no question about that, because he has also been instrumental for me to get started. But what I'd like to tell you is that I'm beginning to, I'm loving South Bethlehem right now. I have started that process, and I just like the smell of it. So this is my kind of town. So that's the way I look at it. I'm originally from Nepal, and I've been in the U.S. for about 21 years, especially building entrepreneurship program and also creating a couple of startups. And another guy to thank would be the President Erickson. Mark, basically, one of the questions that I asked Mark when I came here was that, is this going to be a presidential priority to get this done? And he said yes. So, because I think that's the type of commitment that needs to get this ball rolling. And I think you'll be really proud of what we'll be able to accomplish here with our students, with our faculty, and with the community as a whole. And as Paul pointed out, our goal here is to kind of like create that culture of entrepreneurship and innovation and create that mindset, which we think is far more important, that can lead to productive individuals, as they move forward with their lives. So thank you all for coming, and thank you for letting me speak for a couple of minutes.
Yes.
And I look forward to working with you all. Thank you.
I'm putting the mic back up. Raja, welcome. Welcome.
Thank you.
You have our full support, and this is a good way to kick it off. Paul, once again, you're retired, but you continue to keep moving. Stay busy, stay involved. And you've had our full support. You'll continue to have our support. And Sharon will keep us all on track. She keeps us all moving forward. So many dinners. Jeff and I, we've been to so many dinners here. Dave Kennedy, we spent time, working on different projects, boards with the community college. We've seen the spirit. We've seen the ability to execute, Raja, as you said, execute on the plan, make it happen, make it become a reality. That's what we feel like we're doing at BB&T. There's a group of leaders in this room from BB&T that work together collaboratively to try to support our clients and our community. And that's why we're here today. That's why we're spending the full day. $1,450,000 is a large dollar amount. It's serious. But the projects are so critically important to the quality of life here in our great Lehigh Valley. And $200,000 going into this Center for Innovation is on the top of our priority list at BB&T. So from all of us, BB&T Economic Growth Fund, BB&T, from the Lehigh Valley Community Foundation, and everything you do at Northampton Community College, we have a check for $200,000 that we would like to once again get everyone around. Mike, you got it?
Kind of turn towards me a little bit. Good. Everyone hold it right there. Oh, everyone, big smiles. A bigger smile. Good. Two more. One more. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.